Keiko Akamine, and I'm a mental skills coach and also a small business owner. So, my background is in sports psychology, meaning that I normally work with athletes, but really, sports is a metaphor for life. Performing arts, business, really anything with a performance component, you can apply sports psychology to, because at its essence, it's about helping you to perform better than you currently are through different means. So that's my background. Today we're going to talk about motivation because it's such an integral part of doing anything. Like you need to have some kind of drive or fuel and something that you can sustain for long periods of time in order to be successful at anything. So motivation is interesting because it's such a broad, complicated, multifaceted thing because it's unique to every individual. It's the result of a lot of different variables that interact with each other and form your unique motivation for doing something. So it's important to understand your personal motivation because being a high level musician, just like being an elite athlete, at some point it's a grind. It's always striving to be the best, to do your best, but also to balance the competitive aspect of it. And then you could be traveling here and there, and all of these different things are thrown at you. There's the pressure to perform well all the time, and it can become a lot. So if you don't have the strong motivation to do it, it's really hard to stay in it and to succeed over the long term. So being able to maintain a consistent motivation is vital to success. But an important thing to consider when you start learning about your personal motivation style is how you define success. So think about that for a little bit. How do you measure success? How do you know when you've become successful or when you've succeeded? And the answer to that will tell you a little bit more about the things that motivate you. So to break that down further, we're going to split definitions of success into two categories. One is mastery oriented and one is performance oriented. So mastery oriented success is when you derive feelings of accomplishment from mastering a new skill, um, learning something new, improving from where you were previously, outdoing your personal best, that type of thing, where it's about mastering a task or a skill. So that's mastery orientation. The other end is performance orientation. So that's when you derive feelings of success, like you've succeeded when you've beaten those around you, when you've demonstrated your ability and your superiority to those around you, when you've shown other people that you can do this and that you are the best at it, and when you're able to demonstrate that ability. That's what performance oriented um, goal orientation looks like.